Welcome back to Downstairs and Dragons, where we play D&D in our basement as per tradition. We have another episode this session to do, because we want to finish up the dungeon and get to the boss next session. So let's see. Dieter playing Kieran, Josh playing Ixeldor, and Adler playing Phlebotomus. You guys have looped around to an area you have visited early on in the dungeon to go down a hallway you haven't yet explored. So, let's close out of this tunnel, get you guys a new background. As you guys walk down the dugout tunnel...
Toggle.
Sorry. The dugout tunnel. You start to notice that while the tunnel is getting a little bit more built and a little less naturally dug out, the walls don't look like brick. They look like... what is happening? They look like dirt. And embedded in the dirt, you take a good look.
Teeth.
And there are skulls.
I was close.
Padded into the dirt. You step forward down the long, winding skull hallways. You notice there are several doorways that would lead into possibly mausoleums or catacombs that are filled in. You cannot get to those rooms. So you weave and wind your way down until you see in front of you a hallway, a zigzag hallway, that has many coffins standing along the edges. Let me show you what that looks like. Here we are.
Well, let's get to opening these, shall we?
Is this place unhallowed, Ixeldor? I mean, I would assume.
I think this whole place is dirty like that.
Yeah, I would agree.
So let's open up these coffins to make sure we don't get jumped.
You know, I don't imagine tomb raiding is desecrating any more than they already are.
Plus nothing really stays dead down here, so
That's also a good point.
I'm gonna look at the skulls and see if they're still alive.
The skulls are not.
Okay.
Well.
Wait. That's a good idea. You get close to the skulls. And really you see no movement at all from any of them. They're stuck in the wall. Until you get close to one that has a jaw. And you notice as you try to get closer it goes... But all it can do is bite at you. It can't get closer to you or anything.
Hello, hi. Can you talk? Can you speak? I am speaking now to you, Skull.
I don't think skeletons are ones for conversation.
Yeah, I suppose we don't have the vocal cords. But sign language. Can you do sign language?
He's got no hands.
And sign back.
Well, I really do think it's a good idea to open up these coffins one at a time and just kill whatever in them.
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea.
Unless they're locked.
I'm gonna check for locks on these coffins.
As you step forward to do so, all the skulls seem to have candles light up in their skulls, and their eyes have flickering light come out of them, and it goes down the hall.
Oh, that's cool.
And every single coffin.
Oh, that's not cool.
All the doors. All of them.
No, we tried to be proactive.
Sometimes they just kind of know we're coming.
15 elven corpses step out.
15.
Let's move you guys down.
Yeah, Phlebotomus, stand behind me.
Yes, please.
This is going to take me a little bit. Let's get the map up and get the music going. 15 elven corpses seem to be sprung up by the magic of this place from their resting place and are going to be coming at you. I don't know how you feel about that. Ixlador. But these elven people who were once laid to rest are now being brought up by an evil god's ambitions. Did you roll your initiatives?
I guess you would have to do that, huh?
Yes,
Nice.
please. Anyone above a 20?
I got exactly 20.
Okay, so Phlebotomus is going to go first. Ixildor and Kieran, what did you get?
4.
I got 6.
I'm gonna have them all go at once. Okay.
I'm helping.
What? Oh, I thought you said something else.
Oh.
Okay. Wow, this is gonna be long.
A little bit.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Phlebotomus, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna check my spells real quick.
Flaming Sphere.
I was gonna do web, actually, or
The
grease.
spider who's up on the ceiling behind you is hissing at these creatures coming out, and because she has a ready to attack at all times, sprays her web.
Hey!
What's her name again?
Solandis?
Solandis.
There you go, Solandis.
This is the player's handbook. That is not a monster. Phlebotomus, do you want us to come back to you?
Oh, the web is...
Yeah, just wait till you do the web. That will determine what spell I cast.
Target is restrained. Okay. They're all restrained in the front.
Is it the same as the spell web?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
Maybe similar.
So she's able to strike the first one in the front right. That one is caught up by web. I'm just gonna put this here. It's your turn, Phlebotomus.
So grease is a 10-foot square centered on a point within range. What I'm gonna do is put it on the 10-foot square where the first closest 4 monsters are. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes perfect sense.
Okay.
Okay.
And so each creature standing there must make a dexterity saving throw.
Natural 20. The rest fail.
Okay, so the ones who don't succeed slip and fall prone.
I can't reach. There you go. You happy?
What's the range of grease?
10 by 10.
10 by 10.
Oh,
So
Okay,
that's perfectly
next.
sized.
What else are you gonna do?
My bloody junior, buddy,
Buddy Junior.
does his spit on, whichever one you want him to hit.
Do the standing up one.
Yeah, the standing up one.
Okay.
So that is gonna be a 21 to hit.
Hits.
Ooh, very good.
And then for damage, that's gonna be not as good. 3 acid damage.
Okay. You see it spit all over the face of this once holy elven warrior as their flesh is then eaten away from their skull, and it shows an elven skull in its place. Teeth showing.
Yeah.
Next, it is all their turn. These guys try to stand back up. Do they have to roll dex saves to try to do that?
If they
Start their turn in grease.
end their turn in the grease, they have to do it. So
Oh.
they can just stand up fine.
Okay, so these guys stand up and make their way forward. These guys leave the grease, but these two will probably end up ending their turn in the grease. So
Well, the guy that's web can't move, can he?
nope, he has to roll a thing for it. Failed. Okay, so these two move forward. This one moves over, ends his turn. I already rolled these, and those guys succeeded. So the one in front is going to try to attack you, Kieran.
Alright.
13 to hit.
That misses.
This thing lands over you and starts trying to chomp at you, bite you, and get at you.
Just
But now,
grab it with...
it is actually your turn, Kieran.
Alright, I shot her back with my shield. Well, I think a little bit. What do I want to do?
If you can take care of that one in front of you, I can deal with a lot of them.
Alright. We'll use a bonus action to cash Shillelagh,
Okay.
shove her back with the shield, and then bap it on the head.
And you bash in the exposed skull. Go ahead and do the damage. Or the roll to hit and then damage.
9 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, Alright. 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, you take her and you hit her so hard that it pushes her skull onto her neck. And then she crumples to the floor.
Zombie?
Yes. So I know. Has to roll something.
Undying Fortitude.
That's actually a really low roll.
I might stay down then. Want me to move forward?
No, actually, I would prefer if you did.
Just stay behind the
Alright.
grease, I think, really. Let them come to us.
Okay.
They're too stupid not to.
Okay, fails.
Good. It stays dead.
Okay. Next.
So wait, is it? It's no longer their turn. Did they roll for the grease?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
They stayed standing.
Okay.
And now I'm going to remember my bees.
And what else? What happens next?
Oh, I'm just saying, I'll catch you on the zombie's turn.
Okay, Exodor, it's your turn.
I'm going to move into that space where that zombie was.
Okay.
And I will use a Javelin of Lightning.
Do it!
Throw it in a straight line.
Very nice.
Actually, they all need to make a
4, 5, 6.
dexterity saving throw. Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
They're good at that.
Ooh, I got a natural 1 on one of them.
Nice.
Alright, they all fail.
They all fail.
Yeah, because it's a -2 and they all got below. I know what your DC is, so.
So they will all suffer 16 points of lightning damage, and the one at the very end suffers 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay. You shoot past all of them, and you hit some poor elves' ancestors, and the lightning shocks through them all, and they all get shocked in a way that they break apart, and you see arms and bones and jaws and heads roll off into the ground. I have to roll their thing. They all fail. Those are all really bad rolls. They're all done.
Oh my god. Good, good
Nice.
shot.
They're one of the
Oh!
end of the line too.
He super dies.
Then I'm going to move 5 feet to my right,
Okay.
and I'm going to throw the second javelin.
Oh my god. Okay, do it again.
They all have to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah,
This guy that's webbed up, I think, just fails.
I
Yeah.
think you're right.
the highest I got was a 14.
That one saves.
Okay, so that's gonna be this one.
Half damage.
So they will suffer 9 points, reduced to 4 if they save.
Okay, all of them are still standing.
And then the last one suffers 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay, that one is out, except for I have to do this. Fails. Okay,
And then I will use my bonus action to use my tunnel fighter. So anything that enters, I get an attack of opportunity for free.
okay, awesome. Thank you, Ixeldor. You guys see the hallway is just lit up with a huge flash, and then a second huge flash, and your eyes have to adjust for a second, and then you're ready to go at it
Thanks for
again.
the warning. Oh, fucking hell.
It's your turn.
I just wanted to make sure you could see.
Ixeldor,
yes, thank
never remind me never to fuck with you ever.
I should be a constant reminder of that.
Yeah, holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna ready my crossbow, and I'm just gonna shoot. I can't quite see.
You want to shoot the nearest one?
The webbed up one?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna shoot a farther one.
Okay, roll to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy. I think 25.
Nice.
Okay, 25 definitely hits. You're hitting the one that only took half damage. Go ahead.
So it's a D8 plus 4.
This is the one that looks the most solid out of the ones remaining.
Okay. 9.
Okay.
Piercing.
Hits it right in the head and the brain, and it's almost like a bullet to the brain in the zombie, but not quite. It still flops around and is still standing, but is much slower. Yes. Anything else about us?
Blood Junior is going to shoot at that same zombie.
Okay, roll to hit.
18.
Hits.
That's about all the
Oh
RPG
boy,
on
that's
attack.
That is going to be 6 acid.
Yeah, the acid soaks into the same spot where the bolt was, eats inside the brain, and this thing collapses in a pile in front of you.
Nice.
Really, it ate the brain, so it should. Oh, got that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, now it's their turn. These ones move forward. They don't have very fast movement, though. To here, and this one moves forward into the grease, and this one moves. The grease has to do a thing, and it fails. And then this one tries to break out.
It will take 7 points of B damage.
This one?
The webbed one.
That one is out. Let me roll the Constitution thing.
Go, my little pretties. Go for the eyes.
Okay, that one actually succeeded. So it's prone.
Shit.
Okay.
So
got
the
two
one
prones.
that entered the
Yes.
grease, I get an attack on.
Yes, please do.
Fuck it up.
Fuck it up, Kevin.
17 to hit.
Yeah, it's.
It will suffer 13 slashing and 4 acid.
Yep, you are able to stab at this thing and cut it to pieces, sending arms and legs and head in all different directions, landing on the other bodies already in the hall. Yeah, it doesn't get back up. Anything else?
Are they gonna dash forward?
Oh, that makes sense. These would dash, and then they would have to deal with the thing.
And I'm also gonna get attacks on all of them.
Okay, go ahead. Wait, but you only can use one reaction, right?
When I use my Tunnel Fighter ability, attacks of opportunity don't cost my reaction. I can do it as many times as creatures enter my space.
That is fucking crazy. Okay. You guys just all of a sudden see him doing like you know in Super Smash when you have Link do the da and you can get someone trapped in it? That's what you see Ixildor doing right now.
So the first one is a 26 to hit.
Okay.
That would be 10 slashing and 3 acid.
Yeah, that's enough. Let me do the thing. Okay.
The next one will be a 16 to hit.
Hits.
That is 9 slashing and 1 acid.
It goes down, but it gets back up with 1 HP.
Okay. And then the third one is a 19 to hit.
Hits.
That's 14 slashing and 6 acid.
Okay, it does go down, but also gets back up.
Okay.
So 1 HP on those all 3 of them. But you just, and you guys see them mowing them down, but they're on the ground crawling with their legs cut off and trying to get at you guys. Ixildor, anything else? Oh, that was all their
That's
turn.
their turn.
Kieran, it's your turn.
Huh. Alright, well, I'm going to move forward.
Out of the grease, though, I'm guessing.
Yeah, just right there.
Yeah.
And
On the ground.
I'm just going to bop that one that's taking a nap. This one. Oh, very nice. 26.
Hits. Only have to do 1 point of damage. But you want to make a higher DC for it.
Yes. 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
What?
13.
Holy crap. And it's out for good.
You just hit its head and it explodes.
Just poof.
Okay.
Stay down.
Anything else?
Shite. Oh. That'll be it.
Ixildor, it is your turn.
Are they within 10 feet? Yeah, I
Yeah.
was making attacks on them, so I will attack them again.
Okay.
16.
Hits?
They're prone,
Yep.
so that doesn't probably matter. 11 slashing, 3 acid,
This one fails.
and then I'll attack the other one.
Okay.
It's out of advantage technically because they're prone. It's a 26 to hit,
Hits.
and then he will suffer 9 slashing and 3 acid.
That was just, that was definitely enough. And you have all of the zombies now laying still. What was once a room full of zombies is now a sad pile of elven corpses.
Well, good job.
Yeah.
We did it.
It
It's fairly easy.
That was pretty scary, but you did the lightning thing and they all went poof.
I'm still seeing spots.
Dude, I think I'm blind in my right eye now.
I think it'll go away.
Just give it a minute.
I'm going to carefully walk over the bodies, trying not to step on them.
Unfortunately, that's a little difficult.
Oh,
Yeah.
doing my best to step on them in such a way as to not
Yeah.
make it seem disrespectful.
As you guys step down the hallway, there is a door at the end.
I'm gonna check it
And I'm going to retrieve my javelins.
Yes.
for traps. It's gonna be 14.
No traps.
Is that spider still following us?
Yeah.
The spider?
Yes, she's up on the
Alright.
ceiling.
Alright, is it unlocked?
No.
Okay, I am going to pick the body. It's gonna be 6 to 15. 18 to unlock.
You are able to unlock it. Meanwhile, Ixildor is looking over your shoulder, and on the door is carved a flock of doves. You're able to unlock it.
Hey Ixildor,
Yeah.
what are these gooses here for?
Those are not geese, my friend. Those are doves.
Oh. What are these doves here for?
Most likely we are entering the area that is protected by the deity of death
Oh.
in the elven kind.
You know, that makes sense with all the,
Corpses.
yeah, the big spooky corpses. And the skulls.
Well, this is probably the catacombs.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Where you're standing right now, you are probably surrounded by tens of thousands of elven remains in the dirt.
Let's get moving.
Yeah.
Hopefully this place on the inside of these walls is going to be protected from undeath.
Well, I suppose there's no real guarantee for that, and I'd rather they not dig their way out on us in an ocean of bones. I would like not to enter the bone zone tonight.
You and I both. He is praying.
I should hope this is the one spot that the god of death is able to at least sanctify a little bit.
I'm hoping so.
Nope, wrong one. I made a mistake. 22. This room. You guys just entered through the right side. I'm actually going to move this out of the way. So this room is rather quiet and is actually kind of haunting when you open it to see two undesiccated corpses laying on stone platforms in ceremonial white robes. All the doors bordering this lozenge-shaped room are made of heavy bronze. Colorful glyphs are scribed on the walls, and there are two sideboards on the tops, like the top left and the top right. In the middle of the chamber are two stone beds, each with a humanoid figure stretched out on it. Between them is a low table holding a flask and two goblets, all made of crystal. In the bottom of the crystal flask is a quantity of silver dust. The figures on the beds are male and female, each about middle-aged as an elf and perfectly preserved. They are very still, dust-covered, and apparently dead. Their bodies are covered in what appear to be not necessarily cobwebs, but like a really thin silken thread. The female wears a silver bracelet and holds what looks to be an ivory wand. The male has an amulet of electrum resting on his chest, inset with a red stone of considerable size.
Well, what's going on here?
Can I identify what that silver dust is?
From a distance? No.
Okay, I'm gonna go up closer to it.
Hold on. Okay. You are able to step quietly closer to it without getting near the bodies, and they don't make a move.
May I attempt to identify whatever ritual is being taken place here?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll some kind of alchemical check, and you can roll religion.
Some kind of gentle repose, enchanted funerary mortician's beds or something.
Dirty 20.
I got a 12 for alchemy tools.
Okay. Whatever the silvery dust is, it helps to cause whatever is afflicting both of these.
Okay. So this dust here is...
Yeah, go ahead, and then I'll do Ixaldor's check.
So this dust here is some sort of magical little particulates that's keeping them preserved in this state.
Ixaldor, knowing what you know about the god of death, which is not much, he's also the god of suffering, and people who put themselves through suffering to keep life going. It can also be the god of release when you do die and end your suffering. It's like the white doves flying into the air. It's freedom. But these people are in an eternal suffering. It seems like this is a ritual where people give an exuberant amount of endless time suffering to honor the god of suffering. When you look at them, their faces are pained and grimaced. All their muscles are tense, as if they are feeling constant pain and constant suffering. Their eyes seem to flicker, like if someone were dreaming and their eyes were moving under the eyelids. They may be suffering mental suffering and nightmares as well. But this is something that they must have voluntarily decided to do.
So what's up with these guys? Any idea?
My best guess is that they were placed here voluntarily.
What's up with the shit that's on top of them?
The cloth?
The
strands, the threads.
Does it have any sort of religious significance?
It could be a way to tell if it's been disturbed or if they've been moved. Something that the priest would do to check on them and make sure no one had come and altered the bodies in any way.
It's just a mechanism to make sure that no one has come to release them from their voluntary suffering.
So, are they alive, just in a state of suspended animation? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is something that they have volunteered to do, and we must not disturb them.
Is it a permanent thing for them?
It certainly seems permanent.
I can't imagine
My best guess is they've been here for a few hundred years.
I should think that by this point, whatever they've chosen to do has probably outlived its usefulness. I mean, this is a dead city.
I don't know.
Well, either way, we don't need their help, so...
Oh, I feel that leaving these people trapped in eternal suffering with no end in sight is a bit unjust.
I see your point, but like I said, this was a voluntary thing. They chose to be here.
I've got a feeling that perhaps if there's anyone qualified to wake them up, it would be other priests of the god of
Death and suffering.
That's it. Aye. So once if we ever do decide to get this place all cleaned up, we can just leave it to them.
The constant torment may be what's holding back some of the negative energies that are plaguing this particular city.
Right, because look around at all the death.
Could also be a mythal. Or a pillar of the mythal, excuse me.
That's very true, but I think disturbing that pillar of the mythal... We need to do some more investigation. It very well could be, now that I think about it, praying to the gods here is feeding the negative energy of the mythal, so making them up may actually do us well.
Well, I'll make a religion check.
Now, Ixaldor, these are your people. It's your call here.
12.
But in my estimation, it wouldn't hurt us to wake them up.
A religion check to see if we know what's going on here, but I want to know if they are feeding the entity, the mythal.
Oh. At a 12, I would say just continue talking amongst yourselves.
Again, they're your people, but
Here's what I propose. We have a couple of other rooms that we need to look through yet. Why don't we leave them here for now, gather more information, and if we come up with no other sort of conclusion, we can revisit this. Let's table it for now.
Yes, I feel...
Speaking of tables, what's over there in the corners?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything on those tables?
No, they're just shelves. Oh, yep, no, okay. On the shelf next to the woman and the shelf next to the man seem to be their personal effects. Things that they're taking with them to the next life. It's kind of like what you would see in a tomb when someone is buried with their possessions. There are scrolls of paintings, it looks like related family members with similar facial features. There seem to be clothing with their family crests and jewelry with their family crests, but these are personal effects.
Do you remember these family crests? Do they have any significance to you? Do you know these lineages?
Mm-mm.
No. My peoples come from further north.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Well...
I mean, you know the old saying, I can't take it with you. Although, maybe you can.
Out of respect, especially if we're going to be waking them up, because they are still living, let's leave the possessions alone and not help them.
That's not what I meant. I was thinking perhaps they intended this to be a temporary situation. And they're like, I'll just put what's in my pockets over here, and in a couple 100 years they'll wake up and get them again.
Well,
that very well could be. I'm not too familiar with this particular ritual.
It's a curiosity.
I personally don't feel they would have left their things here if not for some ceremonial funerary sort of thing.
What's that whalebone used for?
Whalebone?
Ivory.
The wand?
The bone
The
wand.
ivory wand?
Aye, that.
I don't know. Could be she was a magic user and that happens to be her focus.
Do you want to take a closer look at her, or are you scared to get too close to her?
No, I'll lean in and I'll take a close. Actually, I wanted to make a medical examination of them. Just looking.
Touch them?
No, I won't touch them.
Cheryl, medicine.
I keep forgetting.
I'm going to go ahead and use another of my divine senses to see if this place has been desecrated.
21. Hallowed or desecrated?
It's interesting, it looks like a human sleeping, and you see that they're dreaming. So this is going to have some ties to the god of time and the god of death. Something that only they could invoke or inflict upon elves.
Oh, so this was a combined effort.
It is desecrated.
Is...
The poison is in this room.
Are they suffering from the poison? Do they show any signs of wounds, like if they were forced into this?
No. If anything, the poison is just... I mean, they're already feeling an infinite amount of suffering. The poison is a drop in the bucket.
I have mixed feelings about it.
If we wake them up, they're just going to be pissed at us.
Yeah, but if we explain the situation that's going on right now, they may be able to go back to their, I suppose, meditation.
I am not sure that they could. Let's not make the assumption that they can just jump into it.
May I make another religion check to gain further, to see if I can gather further information about this?
Yeah.
What would you be inspecting?
I want to know if this is something that the same person can go back into, or if another voluntary sacrifice needs to be made. 17.
If this is something of a dedication, a commitment, or a pact, and they break it, I mean, that's like breaking a contract. Why would they be trusted to do it again?
But if it wasn't out of their own volition,
it looks like it's
a deal.
Let's look around the room.
And if they don't meet their part of the bargain, then they don't get the reward.
I think that it took more than just 2 people to get into this state.
That's what I'm thinking too. This seems like a very advanced ritual.
This looks like an operating theater where you stand around and do some chanting and work cooperatively with priests from probably at least 2 deities. So I don't think they could just jump into it again.
Having a room this size, when we were in a mausoleum that had hundreds of skulls just by themselves, hundreds of thousands of skulls.
That's a good point.
And this whole room just for these 2 people suggests that it's a big deal. I am pretty convinced that this is a pillar. And
maybe keeping it the way it is. Oh, but then if they're suffering, the mithril might be feeding off of it.
yeah, that's what makes sense to me.
but they're meant to suffer.
They're meant to suffer, but at the same time, this ritual could be...
Okay, so standing around here and speculating is getting us nowhere. Let's continue on. We've got 2 more doors that we need to investigate.
Okay.
Let's see if we can glean some sort of additional information about maybe what's going on here, and maybe we can find an answer later.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
So let's go through that middle door, the one up top.
Alright.
Set of bronze doors with the doves on it. Not locked, not trapped. Just saving you some time.
I'll push it up.
Another dug-out hallway. You go through more catacomb-like areas with lots of skulls and lots of doorways that probably lead to more hallways of bodies that are filled in with dirt, so you can't go down them. And eventually you end up in more dug-out hallways. And a familiar smell starts to hit you as you walk forward. In the darkness, you see a set of double doors in the distance that you can investigate further if you would like.
I check it for traps.
No traps, but roll perception. Sorry, just roll perception.
I got a 17.
You hear scuttling on the other side of the door.
Is it a familiar smell and a
familiar
familiar
smell?
scuttling?
Yep, all familiar.
Okay,
Beatles.
so that's the Beatles.
Would you like to open the door?
No, let's not go through there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys head back.
Let's go back.
You go back to the room with the sleeping elves, and you go to the left door. You're able to open this door, and you end up going down another long, dug-out tunnel until you come to a big stone block that blocks your way. You're coming from the top here.
I think we've cleared this area out.
Yes, you have.
Oh, great. So we've gleaned no new information.
Yes, you did.
Maybe
You just don't know.
Maybe there's something in the library about all this. If it's connected to the god of time, it might be something.
That is true.
Is there any other area we haven't been
I
to?
think we've been everywhere.
The only things you would be missing would be secret rooms that you guys can't. You don't know where those secret doors are.
Okay.
Don't you have a wand of secrets?
I do not.
I thought you did.
Do I?
I could have swore you had a wand of secrets.
I think maybe it was just the one to detect magic.
Oh, could be.
Yeah.
Well, I guess. Let's check the room with the 2 bodies in it for secrets. I guess.
What do you mean?
I'm looking for hidden doors or...
Okay, roll investigation.
I will aid you in this.
Oh, who's got the highest investigation?
Oh, investigation. Probably me. I have +4 int.
I rolled a 22 or 21.
No, that should be
You find no secret doors.
I'll assist you, phlebotomist.
It's not higher than it's a door.
Alright.
No secret doors.
Okay. I don't know what to do.
Oh, there's that other door, right? No, we just
We
went
came through the one on the right.
Well, to be fair, you don't know that you're missing anything. Like, your characters don't know that you're missing anything. You guys think you've hit everything.
Okay. So...
And it's getting... Oh, shoot. Please roll another constitution. It's getting late.
20.
16.
1 point of poison damage.
So here are my thoughts. Option A we kill them and end their suffering without waking them up or talking to them or anything. Which has the benefit of not really breaking their pact, I don't think. Because, it's sort of whatever. Anyways, option 2, we wake them up and we talk to them.
Potentially opening the doors to a wave of undead that will fall upon us.
That's also a very good point.
Oh yes, that's true.
I have an idea. I don't know if it'll work, but it'll give us something maybe. I'm going to go ahead and take my censer and a block of incense and I'm going to start burning it. And I'm just going to start not really performing a ritual, just doing a prayer.
Okay.
I want to just pray to Relent for guidance. I want to know in what direction I should probably be going with this. Do I leave him alone or do I wake him up?
I'm thinking of how to answer you without words.
Because a divination spell would give us more concrete an answer. This is just a general prayer.
Yeah.
You look at the mail, and you're reminded of a Duergar that you killed. Very coldly. You see the image in your head of you slaughtering the Duergar. You look at the female, and you feel the watery hair in your hands, and you see the image of you ripping the head off of Mameli, the Naiad.
I only see it every time I close my eyes. I don't need to be reminded of it every time.
Well, you ask for guidance.
You didn't see it.
Oh. I thought you were narrating it or something. Oh.
That's the only clue I can give you. You interpret it how you want to. Remembering the guilt and the shame you felt when you performed such acts. You guys are sitting leaning against the walls, watching Ixildor pace with his censer.
Chanting.
Circles around over and over and over. His chanting gets quieter and quieter and quieter as he's thinking, and his walking slows and slows and slows until he's standing at the head of both beds, looking back and forth at the two bodies.
You got anything yet?
I'm being reminded of my misdeeds.
Ah. So we'll just leave him alone then?
Yeah.
Alright.
Leave him alone.
Okay.
Then let's be on our way.
I think that's it. I think the only way left is to the tree.
And to the dragon.
You've cleared everything else out?
Yep.
Do
Are
we
you guys gonna rest at all?
We
We need to.
We should if there's any.
I need a bare minimum. I need a short rest.
If there's any way we can. Yes. In my hat, yes. How is that on air?
Yeah, about that. So, I can't remember. Do you remember the room with the storm mechanics? Didn't I say that started filling with miasma after
did
you
say
rested?
that, yes.
I thought so.
Could we fix that up? Clear out the air at least in that room with the machines?
The miasma is not air. It is not affected
It's
by
just
wind.
It's just there.
Shite. Can we sleep open the machines above the miasma?
No, the miasma fills the air. It's not. It's not like a gas that weighs down.
It's a corruption that spreads. What about right outside that door?
What door?
The door leading outside.
Up in the stairwell?
Aye.
There's still miasma up there.
Is it even outside?
No.
Do we have any place? Any place we can get some sort of reprieve?
In the hat.
In the hat?
In the hat for a short rest, and I think that's about all we're gonna do.
That's all
Yeah.
we can.
We've got to go at this
You
with.
can do the hat for a long rest, I thought.
But I thought we were out of air in the hat.
Yeah.
You kind of are.
Which, that's just how it is.
A short rest is fine with me. I have no qualms with this.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
I have 2 spell slots left.
Yeah, what do you guys all have left?
I've got...
I
I
have...
think I have 3 spell slots.
I have 3 first level spells, 2 second level spells, and 1 third level spell.
Okay, so that's decent.
I've got 2 firsts and a second.
Okay, I thought you guys were totally out.
I was out of my wild shapes, but a short rest will bring those back. That'll keep me up and running for the main event.
Yep, pencil, please.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Here you go, thank you.
So then the real question is strategy.
Do you have... Are you out of honey?
For the day, I am.
I'm going to use my last 2 points of lay on hands to heal myself for 2 points.
So are we doing a short rest?
Yes. I'll go in the hat and do it.
Alright, sounds good.
And then I'm going to use probably 2 hit dice.
I'm gonna use 2 hit dice as well.
You guys climb into the hat. I am hungry. Are you going to feed me? Says the doppelganger, whose head is showing. And that's
Oh, actually, I do have some good berries left. Forgot about those. Alright, open your mouth.
Oh. At least you're not leaving me to starve in the dirt.
Yeah. Here's some water.
And he drinks it.
I'm really tempted to just hose you in the face. It's so tempting. Oh, it would be hilarious.
2 hit dice, I am back at full health.
So, what is it about you doppelgangers? Why do you ganger your doppels so much?
Your doppels.
What the fuck?
Hey,
It's an urge, like a hunger.
You just, what?
So,
Mr. Doppelganger, what's your name? Mr. I'm sorry, are you Mr.?
I believe there.
I'm not entirely sure
Gender.
sex really matters.
no.
Have you got a name?
Kildo.
Okay.
Killdozer.
Do you feel any particular urge to do good things or heroic things?
Depends on your definition. I urge to take a face. It's easier if that face is not already living.
Take my face, do me.
No.
So, I have a proposition for you. There is a... You know about the dragon, right? The scary dragon and the scary tree?
You've learned about the dragon, have you?
Yes.
Could you call it a dragon anymore?
I feel like it has dragon-like tendencies. Dragon characteristics.
In some ways it's forced to not be dragon-like anymore.
Well, that
You
means...
talking about it being undead?
Yes, but Zodzillaha has bound it to a purpose.
Well, shitting on a tree for eternity.
It can't go and manipulate humans as it once did.
Uh-huh.
It is stuck here.
Out of character question, the changeling, I forget quite exactly, was he a cultist of Zodzillahan, or was he...
Yeah.
Doppelganger?
Yeah, the doppelganger was a cultist of Zodzillaha.
So, and the tree up there, is that much of a creature of Zodzillaha? Do you know?
You could say so. All vampires are.
Okay. So I had a proposition for you, but I'm not so sure if it goes against your god or anything.
Say it.
Well, listen. I'm sure you don't like being in this hole as much as we don't like having you in this hole.
Oh, I very much like having him in the hole.
I feel like you liking him being in the hole only leads to his dislike of being in the hole.
Oh,
Where are we getting with this?
So, listen. If we let you out of the hole, And if you help us out in this fight, we can let you go off with a new face and be all hunky-dory like nothing happened. How does that sound?
No. You will not risk fighting that dragon.
Wow, straight up no, huh?
I will die.
We are the crazy ones for going up against a nasty, undead dragon.
Well, look, here's my suggestion. Because as it stands right here, you don't have a whole good chance of escaping.
I'd rather stay here than die.
Well, we're kind of... You saw how my buddy Ixildor here killed that Nereid.
So then you kill the dragon, you get us out of here, and you sell me then. It's better than me being dead and a betrayer of my god.
Well, consider this. He could still kill you at any time. He's a little bad cop there.
Fine.
Fine, just fine like that?
Fine.
Oh, I mean, if he dies, he becomes a petitioner with his devil lord.
Yeah, no, I suppose that's true. Okay, well, I thought it was worth a shot.
Have we all rested then?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get it over with.
You guys head way back up, all the way to the tunnel where you got the whirlwind, and it's completely caved in.
Yeah.
Start carving a path.
Boulders. Let's see if I can make a tunnel.
Oh god.
It starts causing more of a cave-in.
We'll have to run in really fast, unless there's no way.
I think I know where we need to go.
We're on the outside. And go up from the outside of this.
No, we need to go back to the room with the glowing well and climb up.
No. As you are collapsing more of the wall, it starts to reveal some empty spaces. You only see the top of it. But you think there's more back behind it.
Hello there.
You reveal this back portion. If you crumble any more, it's just going to bury that space you just found. So you need to find another way in there.
We need to go back around.
So, would there be like a secret door or anything in here?
Let's start looking.
Right. I am going to aid you here in perceiving this door.
I will double aid you.
I'm going to give you guidance too.
Oh, alright. How do you assist me? Let's see. Well, you'll give me guidance.
Yes.
We're just looking around with you.
I'm
Oh,
standing.
here, hold this.
Okay.
And you hold my shield. Okay. Oh!
Oh, God,
Get
arms
down
are
and dirty with it.
getting, arms are getting a little tired there.
This is so heavy. How do you handle this? I think I'm
well-
going to topple over.
You just kind of lean into it.
You just hear a clunk as I lean too far and
That's
fall
better.
down on the shield.
Whatever works. So... Perception?
Yes.
So that's 21 plus 7, 28!
You're able to find the border. You're able to see that if you were to grab the molding and pull it down, it would cause the wall to fall back.
Then I push it.
No, you have to grab the molding.
Yeah, grab it.
And then it just falls on its own.
Alright.
And you're able to step up on the right side here into this hallway that has a bronze door.
I'll take my shit back there. Gents!
Well found.
Let us check it for traps. 14.
No traps.
No traps. Let us open this door.
The walls of this chamber are painted flat black, while the floor is inlaid with beautiful, colorful mosaic of strange gods cavorting and leaping around the sun. It looks like this tile was laid very recently and is not part of the original architecture. There are many tapestries that remind you of the room where you found the doppelganger. Memories of a land once long ago. The eastern wall is masked by a curtain of shells and beads. You see the top, there's a curtain.
Do you recognize the gods dancing and cavorting like
This
that.
is not something that I am familiar with.
Okay.
Well, I'll try to identify them. With a 13.
Nope.
I feel like if we push aside the curtain, our faces are gonna melt. That's what I feel.
Start tapping around with your stretchy stick. See if there's any traps.
Yeah, I'm gonna start poking around on the tiles with my extendable.
The extendable!
Yours for only $29.99.
I already have one.
Okay, so you're gonna push the curtain open?
No, I'm checking the tiles for traps.
Roll.
What do I roll for my pole? Do I have pole proficiency?
Yeah, do perception.
That's gonna be a 5.
Yeah, you tap a bunch of tiles and nothing happens.
I'm gonna attach the one in front of Ixaldor.
Yeah, you tap all the tiles.
Go deal with the curtain.
I'm gonna tap the one he's standing on.
No, nothing happens.
Will you go deal with the curtain?
I'm just checking.
Just push the curtain aside with the pole, right?
Okay, so I'm gonna stand to the side of the curtain so I don't look at the face meltingness.
Okay.
And I'm gonna push aside the curtain with my pole.
Behind the curtain is the chalky form of a statue seated on a stone throne, with its surface carved to depict feathers. The statue is wearing a feathered headdress and a feathered robe. Lying across its lap in its open palms is a scepter of gold and silver, with an eagle's head crafted at one end and talons of a bird holding a blazing sun on the other. The most remarkable thing about the statue is the face. The statue has the face of phlebotomist.
Oh shit!
You fucking what then?
You're a god!
Does it have the beard?
Hold
Yes.
on. Let
Yep.
me try something. I'm gonna close the curtain.
Okay.
I'll open the curtain.
Still phlebotomist.
Well, I think that says this is for you.
Yes, I understand now. This is the regalia of the Lord of all Snails.
It's an eagle.
Then it means I have mastery over all beasts.
Well, at least the eagle.
And snails.
Pick it up. What's it do?
I'm going to take the scepter.
You are immediately transfixed by visions of battles of the past, things murdering and slaughtering each other, cutting things open and organs spilling on the grass. You guys see him
Some
transfixed,
brain shit.
stuck, and he's not able to move, and you see him shaking and sweating
Oi.
as his skin starts to turn chalky white.
Oi.
Lesser restoration.
He's still go. Ixaldor, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to knock the damn scepter out of his hand.
Do it.
What do you want? Attack roll? Strength check?
Attack roll.
15.
Does not hit my armor class.
Second attack.
Yeah.
19.
That hits.
Okay, you're hit, and you smack his hand, and the scepter rolls out onto the ground, and over time your skin returns its color, you're able to blink, your eyes are dry and dusty, you're able to move again. As you're looking at the statue, you realize that it was fleshy. And it is slowly turning back to more chalky white as you return to your fleshy self.
Oh, that's terrible!
I'm gonna hop up there and slap it in the face while it's still fleshy, see if it makes eye contact with me.
Still stone.
That's really horrible. Why does that have my face?
I don't know.
I don't like this.
Are you supposed to, switch bodies with it?
I think so? I don't understand. I'm
Check
scared.
it out. See what kind of trap
Can
it
I
is.
make a religion check?
I'm not
I don't know
sure
what that's
I
going to
wanna
do
check
me,
this
but
out.
10. What the hell is going on here?
Whoever touches the scepter takes the statue's place.
And I figured that.
I would like to try to identify what the creature is supposed to be that's stuck in the stone up there.
Okay. Well, nature.
Alright.
Guidance.
Oh, right, thank you. Alright, what was that rolling again?
Nature.
Okay. Oh, dirty 20.
Doppelgangers can imitate faces.
So that's a doppelganger statue.
Stone doppelganger.
That's a big doppelganger. What is it, 12 feet tall?
Yeah.
So I'm going to open up my hat I'm gonna poke my head in.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a doppelganger statue in here. You know anything about that dude?
I would laugh in your face and tell you, of course I do, but I know that you'll just kick me if I behave as such. But yes, I do know.
Oh, he's actually getting
He's
smart.
learning.
He's learning.
I mean, I wouldn't kick you.
Well, no, we would.
I would.
He would.
Well, me too.
A predecessor of mine, someone who worshipped Zotzilla way before I did and gained great boon and great benefits, and I hope to be just as strong one day.
So, he's kind of made of stone. Is that a boon?
That is a trap.
It doesn't seem like it's benefiting him a whole lot.
It does, because it moves him forward through time.
Okay.
It's a form of immortality.
So, if we, destroyed the statue, what would that do?
Zotzilla Hall would find another way to reward his worshipper.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I poke my head out of the hat and close it.
Okay.
let's destroy it.
Hold
Let's
on.
take the scepter too.
Let's destroy the scepter.
It's really just a trap trigger. It's not really doing anything.
Well, hold on. If we take the scepter,
Then you turn into
No,
this
no,
bloody
no,
statue.
if we pick it up with tweezers and we use it as a trick.
I open the bag of holding and I just scoop it up.
You scooped it up.
Okay. So make absolutely sure once you're reaching in there that you don't grab it.
Well, I have to think about the thing I want to grab and that.
Please don't.
You can actually flip a bag of holding inside out and everything will come out.
Okay.
So when we want to do that, whether we have some arcane master look at it to try to remove the curse trigger, and then we can sell it.
I was almost thinking giving it to some schmo like those dwarves that we didn't like.
We could do that too.
Okay, well, now we know. Let's get a move on. I don't like this room.
Okay.
Do we destroy the statue?
Let's
Sure.
destroy the statue.
Okay, you guys start wailing on
Oh,
it.
actually, wait. Let's collapse the room around it. The statue won't be destroyed. He'll be stuck in there.
Oh, hey, yes.
And then he can't get...
Is there any place or anything else in this room that we're missing? Okay.
I'm gonna head out
Cave
of
it
the
in.
room as fast as I can.
Well, you guys have to go out through that other door then.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys are backing up as the mold earth is destroying the room.
Presumably, you're going to unearth this later if we can clear this whole area out and live to tell the tale. So, we'll have to make sure this doesn't get dug up again by anybody.
Well, before that happens, we're gonna have to raise the whole place out of the ground. So
I mean, anything's possible. Let's just vandalize the statue a little bit.
agreed.
Phlebotomist, could you carve "This is a doppelganger" into the statue?
Okay, where do you want me to carve that?
Maybe on the front, like right there, the front.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna add an angry face on it too.
Just a big frowny face.
And in the corner, I'm
With
gonna
thick
put,
eyebrows.
I'm gonna put the word stinky and gnomish.
Okay,
Excellent.
just do your stoneworking tools so add your proficiency.
Okay. That is going to be 13.
Okay, you guys spend a lot of time in here as he's carving all this stuff, and I'd like you all to roll a constitution save.
Miasma or poison?
Miasma.
Alright.
20.
That's
Add
gonna
4.
be 11. No, I'm 15, excuse me.
11.
Plus 4.
Oh, 15.
1 point of necrotic damage for all of you.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Love to be necrotized.
Okay, so you've vandalized the statue, and now what are you doing?
Going back up to the.
Okay, so you leave and you go up the stairs.
I never used
Your dice.
that's 3.
So you guys reopen the portcullis, planning to go up the stairs and reveal the space up above. You can guess that it's actually pretty late at night because you haven't taken a whole rest yet. So you're going to be going up probably sometime around sunset.
Okay.
Part of me wants to end this on a cliffhanger, so part of me wants to tell you a little bit about what's up there.
Let's keep going.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
You're gonna get a cliffhanger and you're gonna have to deal with it. You guys aren't so good at cliffhangers. Are you okay with that?
I'm not okay with this. I want to go and kill
I mean,
him.
So there's not
stopping
going to be a
here.
cliffhanger.
Stopping here is a cliffhanger.
No.
This is a worse cliffhanger.
Well, then we have to stop here because we can't play another
No,
hour.
we're going to have to play another hour.
No.
we have
That's not
to.
how that works.
We got it.
I don't have the stat block ready for the boss.
Well,
Nothing we can do about it then. You might as well stop here.
Okay.
No.
I can introduce the boss, but I can't fight you with
let's
the
not
boss.
do
I want to see the cliffhanger.
If I
This is
see the
the
boss, I'm going to want to fucking kill it.
It's,
So.
yeah, it's gonna drive you crazy all the
Yeah,
time.
it's going to.
Okay, everybody. This is the end of our session for Lost and Finders. We are at the end of the dungeon, and we know we're gonna come back and fight this crazy, big, massive boss fight. Because you guys have guesses about what's gonna be up there. So, you've gone through Star Falls. You've found what you think are several pillars that are keeping the corrupted mythal going. Let's see, what else? You have a spider following you, but it's probably not going to go upstairs with you because there's a fucking dragon.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You captured some NPCs, well, killed one of them, made friends with some beetles. You've learned a lot about the Seldarine gods and the Zodiac, and you also learned about Agatha a little bit, and Amalita a little bit. So, it'll be really exciting to see the conclusion of all of that. Thank you for joining us on Downstairs and Dragons. Thank you for playing with me. I hope you guys have fun playing D&D, and we will see you next time on Downstairs and Dragons.